This one trick will save you hours of frustration on the guitar. By the end of this video, you have a clear plan of action of what to do next. Most beginners quit because they try to learn so much all at once. And a person that has such little time, especially with all their daily activities throughout the day, this is a crucial reason why they give up. Think about it. If you have a limited time, you're a busy person, you're going out to do some chores, laundry, cooking, whatever's. And now when you come back to the guitar, you try to do all these cool techniques in order to get you better, but really it's just making it a lot stressful for you because you can't really memorize or get it all done with all those techniques. But if I was starting fresh, here's that one thing that I would do differently. I used to also think that I had to do a whole bunch of techniques in order to completely get better at the guitar, which in fact it was not true at all thinking about it. A whole bunch of techniques doesn't really mean you're going to improve. Doing a whole bunch of techniques doesn't make your life easier. It actually could make it a lot more stressful, especially with all the things you're going on in your life right now. That's not the best move. What you really want to focus on is that one thing that gives you 80% of the results. What's that one, the 20%? What's that one thing you need to focus on that will give you 80% of the results that you truly want? In fact, when I was younger, jumping from lesson to lesson actually made me forget what I even started in the first lesson. And that's a pretty common thing that a lot of beginners struggle with too. They learn something new for the first time, and then the next day, they learn something else new, and they forgot the other thing that they learned, which is pretty common because your life is already busy enough. And you trying to learn so much about the guitar because of your passion. You have the passion for it. You want to learn as much things you can. But doing all that is not going to help you move the boat. You're actually going to probably sink the boat because you're putting so much pressure on yourself, especially with everything that's going on in your life. If you want more proven methods that gives you results, sign up for this free program. It's packed with guides and classes so that it can help you with your situation. If I was you, I wouldn't miss it. Instead of trying to focus on everything, try to focus on one song. And that's pretty the whole goal for an average beginner. Most guitar beginners want to learn songs, but then we get distracted by social media, learning all of these cool tricks that you can find on YouTube Spear. You see all these nice cool solos. Hey, I want to try that too. Oh, you see a nice cool tip hack? You want to try that too, right? That's right there. It's pretty common. But I don't blame you. But if I was in your situation, starting all over again, start with one thing. Focus on one song and master it until don't move on until you master it. But when it comes to learning a whole full song, there's 4 categories that you have to understand and master as well. So when it comes to learning a whole song, it turns out you have to have 4 components. 1, chords. Memorize the chords. That's literally the first step. Second thing you need to do is get the rhythm and the beat down. The third thing you want to do is transitions. And the fourth thing is master that whole song. Doing all of those 4 components will allow you, it's basically the whole shortcut. I'm gonna be tripping over my words. It's basically the whole shortcut that you need to use in order to complete a whole song. No need for the extra techniques that don't even allow you to focus on those things. Some people are learning techniques that don't even help them get towards the song. They're learning techniques that probably allows them to do solos, which is probably not the whole goal in the first place. Mastering one song gives you that confidence. It gives you that boost. You ever had that feeling of, oh shoot, I'm getting a new shoes? That's that feeling you want to have. You want to have that new chase, that new desire. That's what's going to give you that fire in order to keep going. One of the huge reasons that beginners quit is because they weren't focused on one thing. They were just all over the place. And if you have a busy lifestyle and you're just already complicated with, your life is already complicated with all these other things, then what you should do is Not make the guitar complicated and only just focus on one objective. One objective. This will make your life so much easier when it comes to learning guitar. A thing that a lot of people need to talk about is you don't need more information. You need more application. So if you've been struggling to stay consistent, just pick one song, learn it all the way through, and ignore everything else. You'll be shocked by the transformation you make. All right, that's today's video. See you then.